You started with so much energy, so much passion. You were ready to take on everything God placed in your heart. But now, maybe you feel drained, unmotivated, unsure if you even have the strength to keep going. If that's you, I need you to hear this. God never called you to do this alone. Today, we're talking about how to renew your spirit, refill your gills with faith, and tap into divine strength when you feel like you have nothing left. Feeling unmotivated doesn't mean you're failing. It doesn't mean you're weak. It simply means that you need to recharge and not give up. So in today's video, we're going to talk about how to find spiritual strength when you feel drained, a general prompt to help you process where you are, and practical steps to reignite your passion and move forward with faith. So grab your journal and let's dive in. Honey, let's be real. Sometimes we run out of motivation because we've been running on our own strength instead of divine guidance. And that's exhausting. Here is something to remember. One of my favorite quotes that encourages me to rest and reset is by Anne Lamott. And it says, almost everything will work out again if you unplug for a few minutes, including you. If you've been feeling burnt out, overwhelmed, or unmotivated, it may be time to pause and ask, am I leaning on faith for strength, or am I trying to do this all by myself? This is where journaling comes in. I want you to take a moment and write down this prompt in your journal. God, I need your strength to stay motivated because fill in the blanks. Just let it out. Be honest with yourself and your higher power. Where do you feel drained? Where do you need help? If you're sick, you shall find clarity. Let's talk about the 5 practical steps to reignite your passion. Number 1, get back to stillness and reflection. Imagine trying to hear a whisper in a room full of noise. That's what it's like when your mind is cluttered with stress, anxiety, and overthinking. You can't hear your inner wisdom until you silence the distractions. Let's talk about how stillness can be your most powerful reset button. Have you ever noticed that when your phone starts lagging, the best thing to do is to restart it? The same thing applies to you. Sometimes the only way to gain clarity is to step back and embrace the quiet. Silence is the sleep that nourishes wisdom. Francis Bacon. When your spirit feels empty, reflection is your recharge station. Take 10 minutes just to sit in stillness. Breathe, relax, listen to soothing music, and let yourself unwind. Take a moment to be with yourself. Breathe deeply and reconnect with your inner self. Think about a time when you felt completely overwhelmed, but after stepping away and taking a quiet moment, your mind cleared and your anxiety lessened. That's the power of stillness. I have a little exercise for you. Set a timer for 5 minutes, sit in silence, close your eyes, and take slow, deep breaths. Notice how your mind begins to clear as you embrace the quiet. Number 2, speak life over yourself. Think about a plant. If you speak negativity to it, ignoring it, refuse to water it, it withers. But when you speak life into it, nourish it, and give it sunlight, it flourishes. The same goes for you. Your words hold the power to build you up or tear you down. What if I told you the way you talk about yourself shapes your reality? Words hold weight, and the ones you speak to yourself matter the most. Let's explore how changing inner dialogue can create a powerful shift in your mindset. Your words become your world. What you say about your journey matters. If you've been saying things like, I'm too tired, like I can't take it anymore, I don't have what it takes, I'm always wrong, I messed up again, maybe this is it for me, then your spirit starts to believe all of that negativity. Instead, my love, what you need to do is to declare that things always work out for your good. I am being renewed with strength and purpose. I wake up every day with energy to make my dreams come true. I am fully capable of achieving what I am called to do. God loves me. I will not quit because God believes in me and I believe in my journey. A woman once shared how she kept saying, I am not good enough, until intentionally she changed her world. Over time, her mindset shifted and doors began to open for her. You know who that woman is? Me. Listen, my love, I need you to know that words have power. They do. You know that. So let's explore how speaking life into yourself changes everything. thing. I want you to write down 3 negative things you often say about yourself. Now, take a deep breath. I want you to replace these 3 things with 3 positive affirmations. Say them out loud and feel the difference in your energy. Number 3, take 1 small step forward. Standing at the base of a mountain, the journey to the top always feels overwhelming. But what if you just focus on putting 1 foot in front of the other? Progress isn't about giant leaps. It's about showing up consistently, 1 step at a time. Let's dive into the power of small, intentional movement. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with 1 single step. That's Lao Tzu. I hope I'm saying his name correctly. Forgive me if I don't. You don't have to feel fully motivated to take a step. You just have to move. Write 1 sentence in your journal. Complete 1 small business task today. Go for a walk, only for 5 minutes, 15 minutes. Read 1 quote that inspires you and reflect on it. Somewhere out there, there's someone who wants to write a book and feels stuck for years. But one day, that same person decides to write just 1 sentence daily, and a year later, this book was very completed. Honey, let me tell you, here are some small steps you can take today. Identify 1 small action you can take right now towards your goal. It can be as simple as sending 1 email, making a phone call, reaching out to prospective client, replying to your friends on social media. Just go do that. Number 4, surround yourself with encouragement. You've heard the saying, you are the sums of the 5 people you spend the most times with. That's because energy is highly contagious. Whether it's negativity or motivation, what surrounds you will shape your mindset. Have you ever felt drained after being around negative people? Energy we absorb from those around us can either lift us up or weigh us down. I've said it several times. Surround yourself with the right people. It can be a game changer if you need to stay inspired. So now let's talk about how you can build an uplifting circle of support. You have to surround yourself with people who are going to lift you higher, people who listen to what matters to you. Therefore, it is crucial that you find a supportive and inspiring community. You need to follow people on social media who uplift you, who inspire you, who motivate you to become better. And you need to absolutely stay away from negativity. Think about this. A young entrepreneur, right? He was struggling until he joined a mastermind group filled with motivated peers. Their encouragement gave him the push that he needed to keep going, and his business flourished. His transformation is something that you can learn from. Think of 1 person in your life who lifts you up. That person who's always there for you. That person who sees the best in you. Send them a message right now or give them a call. Let them know how much you appreciate their support. Be the encouragement for someone else so that more encouragement can flow your way. Number 5, absolutely remember your why. Imagine being in the middle of a long journey, feeling exhausted, ready to turn back. Then you suddenly remember why you started. That purpose fuels you to keep going when the road gets tough, and it will get tough. Reconnecting with your why becomes the fire that pushes you forward. There will be days when quitting feels like the easiest option. When that happens, you need to remind yourself why you started in the first place. Your purpose is bigger than your obstacles. Let's take a moment to reconnect with your why and reignite that fire within you. When you feel like quitting, remember why you started. I'm telling you. Take a moment. Let's talk about it. Why did you start? Who are you helping? What is your greater purpose? Think of a mother who lost sight of her purpose but found motivation again when she remembered that she started all of this to build a legacy for her children. That realization reignited her fire. I need you to do the same for yourself. Write down your why in a journal, or you can do it on a sticky note. Place it somewhere you see every day as a reminder of what keeps you going. Meditate on your why and hold on to that purpose close to your heart. When you remember your purpose, your passion reignite. Keep pushing forward. Your breakthrough is coming. Listen, honey, your lack of motivation is not a sign that you are failing. It's simply a sign that you need to refuel, and that's okay. I need to refuel. We all do. And the best way to do that, turn it back to the source of all. God is your strength, your energy, your fuel. Lean on Him, and He will renew your body, your mind, your heart, heart and your soul. If this message spoke to your heart today, I want you to do two things. First, drop a comment and finish this sentence. God, I need your strength to stay motivated because fill in the blank. Let's encourage each other. Go ahead and write it out in the comments what you need God to help you with. Secondly, if you're looking for a tool to help you process this season, check out our Hi God It's Me journal. It's designed to help you reflect, refocus, and hear God's voice in your life. Get your copy at leafpublishing.com or click in the link in the description box. Before you go, I just want you to remember this. Even when you feel empty, drained, or like you have nothing left to give, God is still pouring into you. You are not forgotten. You are not alone. And this moment, this season is just a chapter. It's not the whole story. So take a deep breath, release the weight you've been carrying, because even now, God is working behind the scenes for your good. And in His perfect time, you will see what He was doing all along. Hold on, my love. Your breakthrough is closer than you think. I love you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.